Hello everyone. It's your girl Lisa, aka the Melanin Minimalist. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, this is about simple living. It's about loving yourself. It's about taking back your peace. It's about, decluttering, letting go of things you don't really have to have or don't need anymore in your life. That includes some relationships, jobs, or what have you. Not to say you never should not make money. I'm just sharing with you some things you need to release to get to your happy. All right, so if you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're coming back, hey, thank you, my melanated minimalists. Guys, we are going to talk a bit about a few things today. And thank you for joining me on my walk and talk. I am in an amazing small town in the South. And as you can see, there's no palm trees in the back. And you guys may have seen a different backdrop maybe less than a few weeks ago because I left that area. And I'll tell you more. So it's sort of like a story time, kind of like. So today I am out here walking the trail. And my goal is to get in at least 2 to 3 miles. I hope I can get 3 miles in. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. But anyway, let me just stop right here. And if y'all could smell this right here is like a grapes, right here. It's a grape a branch or whatever. And you can see it right there. It smells amazing. I grew up where we had muscadine grapes or whatever, and they were so amazing. They make great wine, and I love sweet wine. I don't like bitter wine. So anyway, I digressed. Okay, guys. So today I want to just talk about the simple things in life. And it's like a little story time. And I think you've been following me and we've been talking about minimalist living. Y'all saw me declutter. If you haven't, go back to my videos and check them out and hit that like button. If you like what I'm about to share or you like it so far, just even enjoying just this. Get into this. Get into this. Get into this. Get into this. Can y'all see that? That's a lot to get into, right? So simple living, did you know that sometimes you can be engaged with people or around people or in relationships with people that don't know true peace? I think I talked about that a little bit yesterday. They're not used to non-chaos. They are used to always on the go, always doing something, can't stop, don't never say no to people, always, just constantly say, why do you think people ask me this? Why do you think people always want me to do? Because you never say no, because you never stop and say, no, I don't think I can do that today, or I think that's a little too much for me today. But some people are so into that they don't even know how to release that part of their life. So living simple for them would be almost torture. Now, what I want to share with you guys, and I know, like I said, most of my audience, and I thank you all, my sisters, you are mostly women. There's some men who've come along on my journey, but most are women. So y'all can relate to me. It's so important to surround yourself with people who get you, who truly get you, okay? Who really understand what you're all about, what you're about. Y'all like my shirt? Let me show you my shirt. This is a shirt I made maybe about a year and a half ago. Let's see. See right there. And as I'm thinking about it, I forgot to upload my other video. I had a part 1 and a part 2 because I got cut off. Just think about that. Anyway, I make t-shirts, but this is something that was designed by a lady out of China. Well, I put it together for her, and she just put it to the put it on the thing to make it so that it could be placed on a t-shirt. And that's what she was doing. And so for that, I just was showing you some more skill sets that you can always have. That's a t-shirt. And it says my name, and I'm known as the holistic lifestyle coach, chain breaker, mediocrity, chain breaker coach, whatever. Anyway, digressed again. Going back. So some people don't understand, and how important it is to surround your people with like-mindedness. Everybody cannot be, you can't have 100% someone just like you because it would be kind of boring. And besides, you want to learn new things, right? You don't want to always be the top person in the group or what have you, or everybody think alike. But like-minded meaning that they're close to you. And when they are not, it'll be very apparent. I think, when people are trying to heal, I'm one of them, survivorship from a manipulationship, it's important to, remove yourself from atmospheres and situations that are not appealing or just doesn't flow with you, okay? And I always tell people when it's right, it flows so easily. It just flows. But when it's messy, chaotic, confusion, it is what it is. You see it, you be like, oh my God, what in the world? What should I do? Get out, remove yourself. And part of minimalist living is keeping things simple. That's in everything, not just your clothes, y'all, not just your house. I think a lot of the minimalist stages or stations or channels really focus on the house or the, your clothing attire and things like that. But I want to do it holistically because I am a holistic health coach. So I just do things holistically. I don't just look at, okay, so you got 10 pair of shoes. Okay, now you got to get rid of 10 and get down to 2. Okay, or, you wear jeans, you only need 1 pair. Things like that. That's cool. That won't change your heart. It won't change your way of thinking. So even if you try your best to be this super duper neat person in a minimalist lifestyle living, you still got to think about all the other stuff that that you got to be a part of your life. So for me, the Melanie Minimalist channel that you're watching is all about capturing yourself, loving yourself and knowing yourself. And when I say that, living simple, some people, they don't understand that. They will never understand it. And sometimes you'll be like, why they won't listen? Well, they don't want to. They don't want to have a life like you have. They don't want to, do the things that you're doing because that's not a part of their journey. Well, they thought, you probably said, oh, well, I thought they liked what I did. I thought they want to do what I do. Yeah, some people mirror you just because they want you in their life, but they know they can't handle you. They know eventually it's going to be a mess. That could be friendships, relationships, whatever, because until you become your authentic self, you always will be second guessing. But when you come to this channel, you're coming because you're seeking some form of a simplicity in your life. There's no way you came here chaotic. Well, you may be chaotic, but it's no way you came here saying, hey, I want to have some more chaos in my life. I want to have confusion. I just want to, have a whole bunch of clutter and I just want to keep buying stuff. I'm just a compulsive buyer. Y'all don't see me no Gucci. I like Gucci belts or whatever. You don't see me with no Louis. I love them. I think they're beautiful because it's just something about the pattern. I don't know. But what I'm sharing with you is that cannot be your determining factor if you came to a channel like mine. You came for the ultimate thing. Simplicity, peace, true peace, peace that is beyond understanding, surpasses all understanding. That's what the gospel says. That's true peace. So when you are simply, living life and you encounter people who seem very chaotic, very out of order, very undisciplined. I mean, okay, let's take that back. Some people are very disciplined in certain things, because I'm undisciplined on some things. But they say, how you do anything is how you do everything. So if you are a person that you seem, they're always like, how can I describe it? Don't think, they just go. They don't even think. And they handle their consequences as they may. Or sometimes they don't think they're going to have consequences, so they just do. And then you meet someone who, not necessarily they can think so hard, but they definitely don't live their life based on situational things where they feel like, oh my God, something's going to happen. But the person who does that, who sits there and think a little bit more, those are your winners. And I'm not saying you can't be spontaneous, because that's cool. But when it comes down to simple living, there is some thought. It's thought too when you went in that closet and you decided to declutter the closet. I bet you thought about it. Either thought, where I can give up all this stuff, or you thought, I ain't got the time, or you thought, why not? Because I want to have more peace in my life, more things. So you proceed to go to the closet and you look around and you see what things that can be given away and things that you want to keep. And you make those decisions. It's simple. I love this. I don't love this. I enjoy this. I don't enjoy that. And that's how you did for your decluttering, right? If y'all have been on my channel, y'all saw me declutter back in December of 2021. I was decluttering things and stuff like that. And then you sit there, and that's one part of your minimalist life, right? And then the other could be, you know, relationships that are not good for you. You know, decluttering those and thinking, who should I put my, you know, my time in, or who should I allow in my space? And see, this is where we can go wrong, because we think sometimes you think that you made a good decision to keep some people. Oh, it smells so good here. Keep some people in your life, and it really wasn't a good deal. It really wasn't. You know, I just love that scenery. It's so pretty. Um, and that's when you got to sit there and think. It's more to life, much more to life than allowing anything that disturbs your peace. And when you tell that to someone who doesn't understand it, it's not like you gotta judge them saying, oh my God, they don't even understand. No, you have to explain it to them, break it down. They say they want peace. They say they seek peace. But you see their life so chaotic. They don't even know how to sit still, meditate. Not that they have to, but come on, let's just be real. Remember, you want to only surround yourself with people who are a lot more like-minded than you. And those who are not as, you wish them well, and you be around them for a little bit, but you don't need to be around them forever, because they can mess you up. You hear those birds? See, people are chaotic and full of on the go. They'll never hear this. You know why? They don't want to. They like it. They like being busy, busy. I thought I was like that. I did it for a while. But you know what? I was just thinking about this. Even when I was like that, like on the go, you know, for really, really, really slowing down, and even more so since the situation that I was just a part of in a relationship, it even made me more embrace, more, made me embrace more of my peace, made me embrace more of my solitude, made me embrace more my alone time, made me embrace more the simple things, made me embrace more loving me before I put someone else before me, try to make them happy, try to make them feel encouraged, and wanted to see them smile, even though deep down inside they're probably not smiling. Probably got some things going on. But yeah, just thought about that. Certain things can put you in a situation where you seek that simplicity. And sometimes you think, I really, my Apple Watch wants me to tell them that I can join them. Wait a minute. Yep. Okay. I'm sorry. You don't understand it until you've gone through something and you're like, oh my God, I so desire peace. Have you ever been like in a situation where you just literally, you're like, oh my God, how did I get myself in this situation? This is crazy. This is insanity. Like that. Yeah. That's when you know you're asking for true peace. You're seeking true peace. You're seeking things that, you're desiring things that are good for you. That's when you know you're winning. You actually start finding things that are good for you. That's a good thing. It's so cute. I don't want to stop something. I messed up something. But I'm going to take a picture later. It's so beautiful out here, y'all. Before I go and sit still and do my job applications, and I got to do a project for someone. Got to do a project for their business they need for me to do. So I got to get that done. So that'll be something. And another young lady that I'm working with, got to get her stuff straight for her marketing for her small business. But anyway, the goal today is to take care of all those things, but still make sure I get my needs met. And that was one of the things my needs were met was walking. I wanted to go walking, and I did. So I want you guys to definitely comment below if you've gotten this far to the video. Put a light up, like a light bulb, to show that, you know, you are the light. You are definitely the light. You are not darkness. You are definitely light. And comment below if you ever had an opportunity where you felt you were trying your best to seek your peace, seek your life, and someone kept putting obstacles in front of it so they wouldn't allow you to get peaceful and live simple. Because believe it or not, there are people, if y'all know anything about me, my social media accounts, I put them all down. The only ones I have open right now, to be honest, is YouTube. I even put, I think my IG is there, but my IG is on like private. And then I think my TikTok is on private. Everything's on private, basically. So no one can see anything, any major thing for me. Um, yeah, that's where I'm at. And I had to do that because I think sometimes we get so, let me see, why it's got dark so much? We get so caught up in allowing everyone into our life that when you know, even do that detox, I'm gonna tell y'all about that social media detox. It's gonna be a beautiful thing if you do it. If you decide to do it, you'll see a lot about yourself. Um, but living that simple life. Whew. If I'm rambling, please forgive me. I didn't mean to, because I think what threw me off is when I try to look and my screen went kind of dark. I thought I had cut off. So please forgive me if I sound like I'm rambling. Oh, but I'm gonna just show you a little bit. See what my okay. So now I'm gonna do a turn. I'm gonna go back and start walking this way. All right, guys. So if you could see my screen, it is so dark. I'm so sorry. I can't really see myself. So anyway, okay. Well, we're just gonna worry about that later. Okay, going back. Simple life living. Yeah, going back to this. So I'm out here walking, and if you do this on a daily basis, like I shared y'all yesterday, even if you do 15 minutes, that's better than nothing. Do something to move your body on an everyday basis, whether put on some music, praise, worship, something awesome and amazing, nothing that triggers you to get you back in some crazy, not good feeling, but get something that make you feel happy. But this is what I would suggest you do. Go for a walk. See that walk? Go for a walk. Hear that nature. Beautiful. If y'all can hear this wind, it feels amazing. Just want y'all to hear that, just quietness as I walk. Whew. And I will reverse. Ooh, my back was hurting a little bit. I'm gonna stretch it out. Okay. Whew. Did y'all like that? Did y'all like that quietness? Whew. I'm trying to show you more and more about having that peace, y'all. Living that melanated minimalist lifestyle does not mean just your clothes or your house. It's internal, y'all. It's your soul. It's your mind. It's your body. Whew. Yeah, 1 mile done on this. 1 mile. Supposed to do 3 today. I might just do a mile today. I don't want to get too sweaty because, yeah, I just don't want to. So it may be a mile or 2 today. But anyway, going back to what we're speaking about. Embracing a lifestyle that does not require you to feel overwhelmed. Embracing a lifestyle that does allow you to be your authentic self. That means your hair, nails, and I like putting on press-on nails. I don't know about y'all, but I do press-on nails. I used to go to the nail shop. I don't like that no more. It hurts. And you guys probably seen me do my press-ons before. If you haven't, stay tuned. I'll be doing some. Yeah, those nails things hurt. You know, I like the lashes, but I'd rather put on mascara, and I'll put lashes on sometimes. But for me, just being your authentic self, you can be a beautiful person without putting all that stuff on. You really can. But you know, And I guess I'll talk to you guys about this. Like I said, if you're in this far, I don't want to go into another episode, but I was just saying, make sure you have someone in your life that embraces you. Like they think you cool if you wear your hair short. They think you're cool if you wear your hair long. They think you're cool regardless. They just think you're cool, right? They just love you for you. I think that's so important. I think a lot of people get caught up in being with the wrong people who are always judging them for everything. Oh, I could go on a tangent on that, but I ain't gonna do that to y'all because we're gonna stay on that simple life kick. All right, so guys, go view some of my videos, see how I progressed since December to now, all the different things I've spoken about. As you see, I'm doing more of the mindset shift, but the minimalist mindset is gonna be a different mindset than most because we're going to embrace that we don't have to have a lot of things. Like even like now, I don't own a house, and I'm looking at, what kind of lifestyle do I want to have over the next, 5 to 10 years as I get older. Do I want to, God blesses me with an amazing man, that'd be great. But if not, how would I want to live? Do I want to live in a small house? Do I want to live? My mom thinks I should just live in an apartment, but we'll talk about that simple life later. She says, hey, just get an apartment. You don't need to get all this house stuff. That's too much work. It's too much maintenance, right? That's my mother. Of course, me into real estate, so I want to have some form of real estate, but maybe not something that my children have to live in, but something that my, grandson or whatever can manage, whether it be a rental property or whatever. And I'm thinking about that. Okay. The other thing is, I always thought about getting a RV, the little van. I forgot what kind of size it is, but it's the one you can stand up in, and you have your cooking stove and you have your toilet and all that. I think I like that to have as an addition. Just something I can travel with. But yeah, we'll talk about that too. We're going to talk about, people who live in cars, who live in vans, why they live in tiny houses, people big houses, whatever. Let's talk about it. But we'll do it in another episode. Remember, embrace the simple life. Guys, you are worthy. You are amazing. This is your girl, Lisa, a.k.a. the Melanin Minimalist. I am leaving. I am out. Stay tuned. Another video will be dropped this week. Hey, go to my board, my community board. I'm going to be working on T-shirts for the winter season. We're going to get T-shirts or hoodies. And it's just going to be called the Melanin Minimalist, and just living life on your terms. And not worrying about if somebody says you don't have a certain designer bag or live in a certain style house or a car you drive. If it's a Toyota Prius and you love it, yeah, I love it too. Find things that will make you happy, okay? All right. Go ahead and like, share, comment, but smash that like button so YouTube would know that you love it, that you're enjoying this type of stuff. And for those who don't, move along. Bye, y'all.